micro puisse arriver jusqu'à vous. Lorsque vous aurez une question à poser, soyez assez gentil de vous lever de manière à ce que nous puissions vous voir. Et de manière plus importante, puisse vous filmer, car vous le savez, cette conférence de presse est transmise en direct. Soyez assez aimable également, lorsque vous poserez votre question, avant de la poser, de bien vouloir vous présenter. One last request, please, or two last requests, three last requests. One, please turn off your cellular phones. Éteignez à ce que les hôtesses puissent se déplacer. Et je vais en partie vous présenter. Somehow, I don't know, this is a coincidence, the day is put under the sign of Woody Allen, jumped to slow motion, and we all held our breath. We still do hold our breath. Sharon's talk.
Like the Mighty that Miramax made and gave me the opportunity to co-produce with them. But I am most happy to be here to introduce to you two of the finest actors I have ever worked with. Eldon Henson and Kieran Culkin. I like to say that neither of these parts were easy, and early seeing two actors in the same room with such depth and such generosity. It was my great pleasure to work with both of you guys.
You can blush, guys. Go ahead.
Sent me the script of The Mighty, which is from an award-winning children's book called Freak the Mighty. I thought it was an incredibly worthy project. When Miramax told me that I could play a mom, after many people had said that was a complete impossibility in my life, I jumped at the chance. I went into this picture in quite a state because, not having children of my own, I had no comprehension of the kind of savage, wild, uncontrollable thing that happens to you when your child is in danger. I made life difficult for everybody, but it made life great when I got to see the movie and I got to see the dedication of these kids. When I started to say that these weren't easy parts, I want to say that in Eldon's case, his character goes through an enormous emotional metamorphosis, and in difficult times, I know after the death of Kieran's character, the ambulance scene was a very difficult scene for me, and I was really stumbling with it and wanting to do it over and over and trying to figure out the work. And I looked out in the street, and there's this kid standing there in little covers on bare feet in the snow, giving more to me off camera than almost any actor I've ever worked with gave me on camera. Kieran, now, I thought, frankly, he's too beautiful and comes from far too successful of a family. It's going to be ridiculous. No one will believe that this kid is in trouble. Then I watched this kid with a back brace on all day, every day, that he couldn't take off. Left him standing like that, walking with crutches in below zero weather, never complained, never unprofessional, with a kind of devotion and dedication that, frankly, I don't have. So it was a great, great honor for me to be a part of this. On the Jenna Rollins front, of course, when Gloria was brought to me, I said, well, has it been run by Jenna Rollins? Is it okay with her? Oh, she's so thrilled. She's thrilled it's you. And then I got on the set and met her, and she said, hello, nice to meet you. I thought, oh my God, what a mess. And I invited her for drinks to see if it would be okay. And after a long discussion about, frankly, the most wonderful discussion ever, to get to understand what it was like to be in that Rollins Cassavetes creative fever. Finally, at the end of the drinks, she turned to me and said, well, they remake Shakespeare, and everybody thinks it's a compliment. So good luck, kid. And then through the course of the production, she called me to see how I was holding up and came to New York and took me out to dinner.
Question over there.
Hermione obviously is somewhat of a passive reactive character. Obviously, in terms of star building, you are the star of the day, as you see from the craziness of the press
but
conference.
I'm a little bitty part of
But
this
you are a
movie.
support part in the film, clearly.
I think you can have all the ego you want when you walk a press line. And I think you can have all the ego you want when you pick out fabulous dresses and whirl around like a big diva. But I think if you bring your ego to the set, you are not an artist. You are a dilettante.
However, just to expand on Bruce Gerben's question,
And Harvey and I fight all the time, so don't get me wrong. But he really knows his business. And he didn't need me to be the 500-pound gorilla. He wanted me to help get this film financed, and in exchange for that, I have the opportunity to play a kind of part I wouldn't normally get offered.
thank you. So,
Hi, Sharon, nice to see you again. How are you? Congratulations on being in a movie with a heart, a beautiful heart, after seeing so much brain-dead nonsense here, not in your work. Tell me about being a mother, and would you want to be a mother? You've just got married. Does motherhood call for you, so to speak? And tell us about those fabulous rocks you're wearing around your neck.
These are from the coin collection of Bulgari. And I'm very grateful to Bulgari because they are underwriting a big portion of our dinner tonight for the American Foundation for AIDS Research. As for the mother aspect, the mothers I played before were always under duress or tying their children to the bed.